Now, a member of the Board of Trustees of the National Cathedral, Victor Kusi Boateng, is reportedly in the custody of the National Investigations Bureau as part of an ongoing investigation. The investigation is in respect of allegations of multiple identities leveled against him by North Tonga MP, now Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, or the National Cathedral project scandal.
Na mesi mi dwane na wan na mi dwane no me law abiding citizen me fa obi a bibia nti se motis obi a ye de bi obi me ka kire mo se ya no anu nsuo no wada he said yes ya chimi me das obi a ya chini na gina he e bia me saman na ye chi no. Amen. Enti mesremo ye ena na me ka kire ma me se e di wi ase kra na ya beto mu sei chese wi ase ya tro wi ase sa asofo twantro asore me twantro social media twantro joy news twantro Ghana web twantro city news. What kind of a world is this? Nanso me bon pa ese rade be ma yan power chapel for ya dance David mesremo na me ka power churches na me ka power chapel disofo bo achihwe na obu onfo me se nyame be ma power churches ya be dance ya de ye hunu na ebedi ho adanse ye ya tie nso na ebedi ho adanse enti abusuafo mo papa obi aka kire mo se Bitukwan, me bedru nra, and this was expected. Me bedru nra no, and na me nya nti yese e was National Cathedral yese me disika no. Na baby a me call ye no me call meet kakra bi a me no mu kotwetwen ko mo afi de mate se yese ya cheme. Na me dwane Africa na ye che me na what sort of generation is this? Enye we so na eba me nya de me beka na media attention ama social media ne mainstream media for mo de o ma wo se medin ye ton aye tonti o mo se o mo beton anom de adidi na sabi wa wo ton medin e de adidi no na me aka sa wo ton me no bididi a enye yi enti mesra mo makoma ntomo yem nye bibia de enimguase bebremo. We are in a better year. Grace has been activated, and no matter what the devil does, minimi said the radis or the bedruno or the bedu. Timesremo, Mama, power churches for you now. So to say, Papa, Obi Anchemi. Menya di Obi abetimi achemi. Obi any wa obetimi achemi. Because menya di Obi abetimi achemi. Na me sure se kwasiara so meka. Menya di obia betimi achime. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are. Na say bi kra say National Cathedral nti say wo chemi ana wa yeden. Wonya we say me nche Peter. Me si dan menya me na so ma me si dan ma na so chemi na we wa history. Na mo ni ba bi free bar ene ba bi Nyankopon de abedru a de suro ni say obi be che ana so obi be ken ho asem. The Hiaminian is a Mumiania de Fata, the Tene, Nedia Sunyamiani, the Arcadia, Ubianti Mrs. Shebre.
Mr. T investigations, as is expected of a diligent member of parliament carrying out oversight. And Mekohun say, incorporation documents, no, they have never indicated, say, Omoya construction. Say, principal object of business, the Omoye, what they are setting up to do as a company, skills and talent development. Skills and talent development. Enti omunye contractors, omunye architects, they are not designers, they do skills and talent development. And I mean, who say, almost stated capital, 500 cities. It is just a small.
Can almost stated capitals, 500 Ghana cities.
Yes, 500 Ghana cities per. And drew 1,000 po, just 500.
And you are counting, but I said you almost can be gumpasia.
Inti Me who say, this is a small business. And I may study directors. Me who say, were 3 directors. Johannes Eshen, or yes, Sofo, Reverend Minister. Sheila Eshen, and Kwabena Edujemfi. These are the 3 directors. And me a background check. And I mean who say Johannes Eshen, Sena or your branch pastor of Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng, who is serving on the board of trustees, or your executive council member, director of the National Cathedral of Ghana, or your branch pastor. And I got even more curious. This is interesting. And to me, friend, on my number, no, the company number, and Madam Sheila Fire. Now, I'm looking into this whole payment as a member of parliament. I want confirmation. Did they really receive 2.6 million from the National Cathedral Secretariat? And Oka said, or your director, but Nikro, or your MD, or what details? No? Into main chain, we took coin about 2 weeks' time into Obedrua or mobile frame. And I make her say, yo.
MD.
MD, yeah.
Wow.
We took coin. But interestingly, I just decided to check. Odem said this last Sunday, Misoma me agent said, Omunko sorry for uncle check. He said, no crese, sofono atu kwayampa until about 2 weeks. Surprise, Omunko hono. The winner hall the committee 25 baby sorry no one. Pastor no na preach here last Sunday.
Obi obana juno.
I said 2 weeks. The friend Wednesday, 2 weeks no should be next week Wednesday. But well, ABR na he cut short the trip. ABR. And so Wababe drew at least Omo frame here. They up to now Omo frame. It is very, very interesting. And I said, okay, these people don't want to give me answers. They are being evasive. Omo Krom Kra, Omo Omo to coin. And when the 3rd director no, Kwabena Edujemfi no on no wine. Let me do some checks. And Minia, it led to a can of worms. A honor bombshell no. Sena all along no, unknown to us no. Kwabena Edujemfi, or yet director of JNS. Sena is the same person who is Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng. Now, how do we know? Yenim because supporting documents no omode BA omo business, omode register omo business, omode BA omo accounts at various banks. No? That is the passport. Share the passport of Kwabena Edujemfi. Fonina Ewohono, the picture is the same as Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng. But
what was I say? Be no omo yenta for the.
Good question. Initially, na me join say ebi omo yenta for na ebi just coincidence. Ebi obina oseno pa. Enti I decided to dig further. And me check it. There were so many other businesses, Dunamis, Duna, JYC, so many other businesses. And I mean, say, this name, Kwabena Edujemfi, same picture. And me check it. The current passport are all using. And to my shock, no, I buying car say Omobema Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng a diplomatic passport, which by the way, that is another scandal on its own, because diplomatic passport, no, its use is very, very restricted. Meaning what went into the decision to give him a diplomatic passport. But I buy a man of diplomatic passport, which is what he's using now. I'm a tracker, and one I'll use here just last week, the 12th, or they call Lome. Me tracking now. Sa passport no. A dear a woman, a year, Kwabena Edujemfi. Diplomatic passport. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And it's very shocking. I buy one kasa more appointee Obi on the National Cathedral board of trustees. More appointing no. Appointment letters are made the registration documents are made all register for as an executive council member, or you see in a driving license, which is in the name Victor Kusi Boateng. more website, more friend of Victor Kusi Boateng. If you go to the website now, Victor Kusi Boateng. Enti Ebanesena, nipa mo appointing as Victor Kusi Boateng, more man of diplomatic passport. Kwabena Edu Jemfi.
Ebi any fee dio anane aliases be.
Brilliant question. Enti yenyina yenjentum se Edu Jemfi and Kusi Boateng. Ninyina ye Ghana dinyo. Let's not forget.
Sure.
Ninyina ye Ghana din. I know some people they are not too Pan-African status and mindset and all of that, no. They are not too comfortable with English names until sometimes they drop it.
Okay.
But Ubehu say surname no dear Fiedin dear no our because on Pebro Fudin but on Penny Fiedin. But we no Edu Jemfi Kusi Boateng. Yeah, local names. That should be your first observation. But you even put that aside. Enka say ebia Victor Kusi Boateng Sadino on Pekra into ebia he's in the process of changing his name, doing a name change.
Now oba chire su kofre se bia edin no bia wasesa wa gazette ewo nwumem.
Ma check ni nyina on sisa ni din ye on ye gazette there is no affidavit. There's nothing like that.
Okay.
And then they may discover your chrono, meaning a West. When say this is a conscious effort to have a different personality, a dual personality. Why do I say so? Ne date of birth, different. Meaning who change with dinya, and our person will change with dinya, and our change with dinya, and affected with date of birth. Anytime or use it Kwabena Edu Jemfi no, the date of birth different. Fufro. I heard there or say ya no 30th December 1969 when he is Kwabena Edu Jemfi. The thing different. The taxpayer identification number or use it different. It or use it Kwabena Edu Jemfi on person obiabe who say or your Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng. Different date of birth, different identity. Say or use Victor Kusi Boateng and no documents that I have seen in his name, like in that name Victor Kusi Boateng. Date of birth no different. I know 7 September 1971. 1971, 1969, 2 years apart. I mean, how is that possible? Nipa Bako, different dates of birth. Until he organizes different birthday celebrations, different birthday ceremonies, and the Reverend Kusi Boateng thing also different. Meanwhile, GRA they've made it clear, sir, everybody is entitled to only one unique thing. With taxpayer identification number, no, is unique to you as an individual. So why do we have these different personalities? Why? It is very, very, very shocking. Very shocking. Now, what makes matters worse, sir? This whole JNS scandal is about Ghana Sika. According to documents, Omodeba Parliament, almost say Omotia JNS 2.6 million for contractors mobilization. What this discovery means, and it says, Sir Kwabena Edu Jemfi, who is director at JNS, Onoane Victor Kusi Boateng, and Tisikana National Cathedral, the board, decisions they are making to make payments. What this means, Reverend Kusi Boateng is just paying himself, paying his company. That's what it means. It's a way a direct conflict of interest. Direct. Ufa kuna kona bia enyeyi. Intiana, interesting. After this revelation, National Cathedral Secretariat statement omu issue and draw. My name is one who statement.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Omu say na omu hu achiro omu ente na omu hia busia. And Reverend Kusi Boateng say obetumi organize a quick loan ama interest-free loan. Enti omu jisikano from Reverend Kusi Boateng ho.
Yes, Uncle Frey now see one account to scare them a paltry 500 Ghana cedis.
That was the almost stated capital.
Stated capital
at Registrar General. Omo account no there. Omo bank statement na me secure you know. JNS bank statement no. Omo BA account 26 February 2021. Omo BA account no. Meaning it was empty account, zero. 500 crown no. They didn't even have it to put it in there. 000. Now a zero until 23rd August. And I buy a transfer 3.5 million into that account, GNS4 account.
But I got
3.5 million.
For what?
Good question. In my expose, I said that the finance minister will have to come and answer.
Because honorable
Parliament, when Parliament resumes, we will be demanding answers from the finance minister, because even the breakdown of the money, the 339 million, whose steady breakdown now, this payment of 3.5 million to JNS and Ghana is not there. It's not listed.
Now, honorable, in every finance department, on vote say one, you need to raise a voucher. Accompanying it no ade ne kwakwaye itemized ayini nyina ewo so na akoha treasury akoha wo triplicates quadruplicate no ne ade nyina ewo ho akodru baabi a wo append wo signature nyina wo ho eno no akọ auditor me audit when we nyina pede wo ye no sanity, because I've worked in the finance department before.
Brilliant submission. Intiana make us say ordinarily no, all of these payments about National Cathedral, it should have been transparent. We should have seen all of these documentations, but we don't have it. Inti, as I say, I'm buying a catcher. Say, a Juma Ben na JNS a year. Yet you on the 23rd of August, because almost Swift code now is Controller Accountant General for almost Swift code. I'm year transfer of 3.5 million. And what this revelation means, I say, Sikana National Cathedral Board no eka say, oh, Reverend Kusi Boateng no or ya kwabna edu fee operating JNS no. Sika Ghana for Sika. Because 23rd August or receive 3.5 million in his account from government. And then they are claiming say on the 26th of August, National Cathedral wrote a letter requesting an interest-free loan to Reverend Kusi Boateng, aka Kwabna Edujemfi. And then 27th August, they received the money. And
letter date being
26th August.
26th August?
Yes.
And about a
and interest the next day at 27th August. Almost receive it cash no into the account.
Me but what believe that? Me but what share at the date because
yes. My share on statement it's even there. So much raw letter request for loan. 26th August.
A buying sicker.
Yes.
So even after you've raised the voucher.
Yeah.
Na ako audit ho. Na wamu him. Na asamba back.
Yeah.
And take you kuranya na work and
yeah. And JNS for no so mu receive letter no. Until your Fred directors meeting, no board meeting, nothing. Or mu receive letter no mu issue check and they who such an efficient banking system there. Less than 24 hours now. Or more prove or more your transfer. Sikana hiti account 27th August.
Young fan is a modernism crept into it.
Yes, and a miracle. So say we are dealing with men of God. These supernatural powers. Yeah. And usher all of these stories now. Minya, it doesn't look good. Young Kanokre. It's horrible.
But in all this, NRA response a free secretariat in Waba. Minimsawa King Kaimu Ubuajo in Chema Wamadi Amawo Ama or mine.
Debbie, honestly, me boy for more.
Why?
Eddie Kain, secretariat no kase Reverend Kusi Boateng and a ma Mosikano. What that means, they say, Secretariat no, I confirm, say, Reverend Kusi Boateng, Onwana or Yakwabne Dujemfi. That's a clear confirmation. And if you knew that, why are you then dealing with JNS? Number two, I don't think that documents no more debate parliament no. On one country parliament say a loan and an omochia. And where are the supporting documents? Almost the documents be a pile over 200 pages. Until rebate for we have the agreement, we have the contract. Even negotiations meetings, meeting be almost negotiations are 11,700 they spend on those negotiations. We have all of those details. They accounted for all of that. The architect, Ajay, the contract, the agreement, and all of that. Even though it's really on the high side, they brought all of it. JNS in Kwan, there is no supporting document. Until the agreement for the loan agreement, it doesn't exist. There is no board resolution, no board minutes, no board authorization. Sir,
but yes, without recourse to the board.
Exactly.
Per corporate governance principles.
Exactly. Corporate governance structure. Internal maybe sir, the board resolution. So board resolution no one. Where are the board minutes? And a JNS no. Why the license say omo? Sir, omo koye lending as a lending institution. So omo koma loans. Because on my way there are laws. So a company cannot just on its own. Company I will say object of business. Skills and talent development. Suddenly, loans. You cannot do that. You cannot. And Argentina, all of these documents to Parliament, at no point, nowhere in the document did they state say a loan repayment na omoye. Rather no. Baba, rather they told Parliament say omo tia contractors mobilization. In other words, no JNS. Your contractors and omo babe ye juma into yema musika ye mobilize ama omo to go and execute a contract. When did the story change? When did the story change? And what do they take the Parliament of Ghana for? What do they take us for?
Honorable, the argument is said, unim so nyankopon so dan de se wo si na du ba bi na de mra ne nhihye ne ade ade wa hwe a wontimi nsi o.
Minia, yanyina ye name. As a Christopher said, eba nyankopon sorry dan ya. It's even the more reason as I said bibia no finchim I mean you're making sure say you're acting above board because nyame sorry. Sure, look at the stories in the Bible. Sena Jesus the Christ, the only time an ebufu ye are offer abadi kwa was when they were defiling the temple.
Sure.
They say nyame the temple no onfan diagro. Yanko First Chronicles. The only time Nyameka say, "Oh, peso ye bibi mami," but you stop it, mempe, and so many. Hey, when David said, "Say, me see, sorry, I'm a Nyankopon." Nyameka say, hey, "David, won't send fata. You have shed blood. We couldn't cross war until stop it. May I accept it. You cannot build a temple for me. Until a bad temple more. That's when we have to make sure say, adia." Say a fata, we are conducting ourselves above board. Why all of this secrecy, all of this lack of transparency, these diversions, these scandals upon scandals? Aden, more babe catch more documents. More say 2.6 million more the contractors mobilization for JNS. Say the story analysis ababe ye a loan from Reverend Kusi Boateng. And more confirm say Onwana or yet Kwabne Dujemfi. Clearly that's what you are confirming. I mean, cock and bull stories. Cock and bull stories.
Now, one more letter now on the buyer in response to the also the Betugano. One more address say, sir, name you Kwabne Dujemfi, namely at the idea. One more address say.
Daddy, you see, conveniently, no. They are silent. I'm not addressing, and they should be addressing it.
But almost every bedroom say Reverend Kusi Boateng is on his own. It is say okuta di mienu so yaman passport mienu abia be different name no there. He should come and answer.
But who can statement carefully? Almost say Reverend Kusi Boateng na boa omo loan into 2.6 million. It was a refund. Now refund no, it's in the name of JNS. So they are indirectly telling us that they know.
Okay.
And indeed, Andra Metier, Dr. Popoku Mensah, the executive director at the secretariat, or admitted, say no, Omunim say Reverend Kusi Boateng is the same as Kwabena Edu-Gyimfii. But what he cannot speak to, the different dates of death, the different things, and no dear.
Me babujo say wo kope passport a mimi kuta passport kwa me nkroma no metimi akọ na masan kọ ye bia mimi di me abrofu din di Isaac me kura me feel say sa from Isaac no na ke bia me de eno so my different passport because eno no omba ya mamsa
debe omo be chill actually ombe ka say chain na omo free police na ya chill.
Oh yes,
yes, because it means you engage in fraud. Are fraud?
Now, how did he manage to do
because,
it?
Because internal who could passport you follow biometrics. Why do you think we do the biometrics? It's to avoid things like this. So that Nipa Bako, you won't go and have multiple passports. Mienu, Miensa, and nine under different names. Now they hear all kinds of things. Police for show Achiwa, then it becomes difficult.
Okay.
And you will be arrested immediately. That scenario now we're painting. Internal is shocking, sir. These are all biometric systems. And your passport office in Kwao, who call Registrar General Hoswa, or different businesses in different names. It doesn't appear that Registrar General knows. And if they know, they are looking the other way. What BT's our system also. Oko GRS or different things. What BT GRF also. And who is this man? Who is this Victor Kusi Boateng? Kwabena Edu-Gyimfii? I don't know there. And dear Yaka say illegal. You can't do it. You bet chill. Or no there. He's doing it with ease. And has survived all these years. How is that possible? How is that possible? And who shared a passport? And yet, BB was 30 and there. And he's been doing this for many years. This dual personality, no? Many years. Companies need be registered 2015, a bit 2016, a bit 2019, 2020. And then the companies not there. I wonder how he has time to combine. I mean, man, prophet, businessman, he's probably an institution who should be studied. Because ononkwa the Kwabena Edu-Gyimfii companies no it be YCV Construction Limited,
but it abounds everywhere. Yes,
Academy FC Limited, L Dunamis Media Limited, On Point One Laundry Limited, Vibrant Generation Chapel.